book, I'll tell you more later.
But many of the designs are exactly like you said, like these hoop earrings come from the same factories that, you know, for years and years, families have been creating and designing, whether it be in gold or in sterling silver, and mastering this technique.
So that's correct. This is a global brand. So really the name Seville or Sevilla is because so many different parts of the world import through Seville, and really we go to the very best of the best. So we go to Turkey, we travel to Italy, we will visit Asia, there's parts of Thailand, and of course we go to the specialists who specialize in that craft. Tubing is of the utmost craft for this manufacturer.
What do you think about this, Bill? I mean, $24.90
it's great.
for sterling silver, and this is, I mean, you're gonna see these on Victoria. They're impressive. They have a beautiful polishing to it.
And I would say that hoops are probably in the top 10 list of giftable jewelry items for the holidays, don't you think?
Down. That's why I wanted classic sterling hoop earrings.
Right.
So I said, please, I want it from Sevilla.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we did great. And between those and the diamond hoops you're wearing and the gold chains and some of the silver pieces coming up, really, you can wear silver with gold too. I mean, there's no rule that says you can't, but this beautiful silicone-backed hoop is a really high-quality piece that is, and it starts with alloying it to 925 silver, so it's fine silver by weight, combined with alloys, other precious metals to harden it, because you can't wear pure silver. It would be too malleable. And then they create it into sheets. They take the sheets, they roll it into tubes to where they're seamless. And look, they even finish it off with like a little end cap. And then the silicone back makes it a contiguous hoop all the way through what looks like your earlobe. And so they stay nice and firm to the earlobe.
That's a great
Isn't that clever?
feature.
Yes,
I
and it's
love
silver.
that. Every review on hsn.com commented on that, and every review is a 5-star on these hoops. Now, here's the best part. They were originally $34.90.
Wow.
It's my fine gift show. It's $10 off today.
What a great gift show. I was watching in the green room. You've got some amazing things that are giftable, that are fun, that are affordable. Sure.
Right.
And this is a pair of earrings you'll never get bored of. They will not be like out of vogue next year.
Oh, forever.
They'll certainly be in style for the rest of your life. And they're multi-seasonal. I mean, you can wear these spring, summer, fall, winter.
Absolutely. And then the 6 flex payments. $6, or no, $4, even better. $4 in change will be your first monthly payment here. And you have your unconditional guarantee. They are, you know what, do we have an extra pair? I wanted to see if I could throw these on too.
I think you should.
And
you know what? They look so gorgeous with black. Now, silver takes a polish like none of the other noble metals. It has a mirror-like reflection to light, whether it's under, you know, synthetic light or outside in the sunshine. When you put them on, they just glow. You just need like a sparkle silver polishing cloth to remove any slight trace of oxidation. But you know what? When you receive them, you'll receive them in a special box in a bag, and the bag will probably have this little black piece of paper in there. That little black piece of paper you should keep with the earring when you're not wearing them, because that helps to limit the, you know, the different oxidants that will attack silver.
And you know, that's a great point. And they just told me that the best way right now, because we have so many people on hold to get through. Many are doing the multi-purchasing, you know, checking off those gift lists, and there's so many great folks. I mean, how do you go wrong? Beautiful sterling, stamped sterling silver, sleek, classic hoop earrings. Many of you are ordering 2 or 3 pair and jumping in and taking advantage of that 6 monthly flex payment, which is just hard to, I mean, think about it, even if it's double that, it's still $8 in change, and precious, beautiful sterling silver hoop earrings, and so amazing. This backing, and so meticulously made is what I wanted to
So, you know, this is the time of year, because we just finished Black Friday, this is Cyber Monday week, and everybody's now starting to get the fever, like, what am I gonna get for Lucy, for Jane, for Mary? So if you have your like little shopping list and you're thinking, you know, there's a special girl in my life, whether it's a family member or friend, that you have not already made that purchase for a gift for them, this could be that perfect little gift. First of all, it looks so much more expensive than their price. That's the whole other thing.
Especially with that backing and finishing.
Isn't that nice?
So it's really nice.
Is that it's not just a butterfly clutch, it's actually a finished piece of tube with a silicone encapsulated enclosure, so that when you press it onto the post, it stays affixed to your ear, and it looks like the hoop goes all the way through your ear.
You know what's nice too, Bill. It
Tell me.
does. It looks like it could be like an additional piercing in the back. But if you have sensitivities to wearing, you know, certain metals, especially earrings, right?
Sure.
Because that's most of us that are in that area. If you have problems with mystery metals, we're prone to get infections and things of that nature. So you only have to wear, you know, you can only do stainless, or in my case, I can only do sterling silver or gold or stainless. So this is that, you know, hoop earring that I could sleep in, right? I could shower in, I could wear every day, and always be 100% worry-free. Okay, I got them in. Oh. I thought I was trying to find another sample, but we don't, unfortunately don't, so I can show them on you.
See, but looking at the profile of your face, it looks like the hoop just goes all the way through your ear, which of course, it couldn't possibly because of the hoop being a larger size.
So continuous, right? Is that what you mean?
It's contiguous. It goes from the front all the way through the inside of the earlobe, and then when you look from the back of the head, all you see, if you turn to the side, you can see that little silicone enclosed sterling clutch. Yeah, there it is. It's right there.
There you go.
Anyway, you know, this is what I was going to say very quickly as we're